Hello everyone, Funbird, your early bird, welcome back. Tired of missing out on another sweet deal? Hit subscribe and let us help. Solid brass bookends with a functioning ship's bell built right in. That's a sentence I didn't expect to say today. Meet 8bells by Oceanist Brass out of Boston. These are machined brass bookends inspired by the old naval tradition of ringing the ship's bell 8 times to mark the end of a watch. Each one features a tuned brass bell hanging from a bow shackle. And yes, you can actually ring it. Every piece is crafted on Swiss-type automatic lathes machined to within 1/1000th of an inch. They're designed to develop a natural patina over time, so each set ages into something totally unique. Whether you grab a solo piece or a matching pair, these are built to outlast pretty much everything else on your shelf. This is Oceanist Brass's 34th Kickstarter campaign, so they know what they're doing. The Early Bird Solo is $69 for one bookend, and the Early Bird Duo is $139 for the pair, though only 9 of those Duo slots are left. Almost 900 backers are, and it's funded at nearly 12,000%. That's not a typo. If your bookshelf could use some character, this one robot, 4 jobs every season. That's the pitch from Yarbo, and honestly, it's a pretty compelling one. The Yarbo M series is a modular yard robot built for small to mid-sized lawns, one core unit, and you swap modules depending on the task. Mowing, snow blowing, leaf blowing, even edge trimming. Instead of filling your garage with a bunch of single-purpose machines, you just swap the attachment and let it go. The mower module runs dual 300-watt direct drive motors with adjustable cutting height from 1.2 to 4 inches. It handles 35-degree slopes, wet grass, and overgrown patches without stalling. The snow module clears with a 25.6 centimeter angled blade, and it can run automated dump and return cycles with over 50 designated dump spots. There's also a follow me mode where it trails behind you carrying tools, and a patrol mode for 24/7 property monitoring. Setup is streamlined with AI assisted mapping, so you're not burying boundary wires. Navigation uses a fusion system they refined over a decade of real yard testing. Yarbo actually ran a $3.5 million Kickstarter back in 2022, so this is the next generation of that platform. The Early Bird M10 with razor blade mower starts at $2,099, and bundles go up to around $4,800. Some limited tiers are almost gone. Over 600 backers have pushed this past 2.6 million. That's 2,600% funded with 2 weeks left. If weekend yard work feels like a second job, this might be your out. Build a city on the ocean around a lighthouse while trying not to let humanity go extinct. That's Drownlight in a nutshell. Drownlight is a survival city builder by Credivo Games set in a world entirely consumed by water. A mysterious weapon test went wrong, the seas rose, and now the last survivors have gathered around a single lighthouse standing above the endless ocean. You're the one in charge of building outward from it. The building system is radial. Your city expands and rings around the lighthouse, and you have to carefully balance housing, food production, industry, and research within that circular layout. The lighthouse itself is your power hub. When it shines, the city stays stable. When the light fades, fear spreads and things from the deep start showing up. There's a full weather system with storms and fog that directly affect gameplay, a stress mechanic tracking population morale, a radio system where you receive distress calls and make tough moral choices, and a noise system where your lighthouse actually attracts threats from below. It's got layers. The Early Bird tier gets you a Steam key for $20. The first light tier at $40 adds alpha access, a digital art book, and extra cosmetic sets. Regular pricing bumps those to $25 and $45. Over 2,600 backers are in at 219% funded, with about 2 weeks to go. If you like Frostpunk but wish it had more ocean and more dread, this one's calling. A 5G smartphone with a full physical QWERTY keyboard. In 2026, yeah, Unihertz is still doing their thing. The Titan 2 Elite is the latest from Unihertz, and it's the most compact Titan yet. It keeps the classic phone style QWERTY layout with real tactile keys, short press and long press shortcuts, swipe scrolling across the keyboard surface, and even a mouse mode for cursor control. If you've been missing physical keys, this is basically your phone. The display is a 4.03-inch AMOLED panel running at 1080 by 1200 pixels with a 120Hz refresh rate. Under the hood, the standard version packs a MediaTek Dimensity 7400 on a 4nm process with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. The Pro bumps it to a Dimensity 8400 with 512 gigs. Both support 5G globally. Dual micro SIMs plus D slot up to 2 terabytes. Camera setup is a 50 megapixel main plus 50 megapixel telephoto with 20x zoom and a 32 megapixel front camera. It ships with Android 16 with updates promised through Android 20 and security patches until 2031. The battery uses a 6th gen silicon carbon composite anode for 20% higher energy density with 33-watt fast charging. The Early Bird tiers are all sold out, but the Kickstarter special is still available at 3,100 Hong Kong dollars, about $396 US for the standard, or 3,800 for the Pro at about $485. Over 6,600 backers have pushed this to 30 times its goal, sitting at over 3,000% funded. For the QWERTY faithful, this might be the best option out there right now. A center console refrigerator designed specifically for the Tesla Cybertruck, because of course that exists now. T-Launch built this to fit right into the unused space below the Cybertruck center screen. It holds up to 21 cans, installs with just a few screws, and draws only 2% battery over 3 hours. Plug and play, no disassembly required. It does both cooling and heating. Cold mode goes down to -10 degrees Celsius, and warm mode goes up to 50 degrees Celsius, so you can keep drinks icy or meals warm depending on the season. There's Bluetooth app control for adjusting temperature remotely, a touchscreen panel on the unit itself, and a built-in Type-C and USB dock for charging your devices. The design echoes the Cybertruck aesthetic with a sliding lid inspired by the tonneau cover. It runs near silent and produces virtually no noticeable heat in the cabin. It also supports dual power with a 120-volt option for external power sources. T-Launch has been making Tesla accessories for over 3 years with more than 150,000 customers served, so this isn't their first rodeo, just their first Kickstarter. The super early bird is $3,904 Hong Kong dollars, about $499 US dollars with 9 of 30 spots remaining. Early bird is $4,139, about $529. 21 backers so far at 163% funded with about a month to go. If you're a Cybertruck owner who takes road trips seriously, this is a clean upgrade. That's it for today's Funbird. Leave your comment below if you like or don't like my finds. Thanks for watching and see you soon!